Um,
You're weird.
it's me, Kaya J up in this thing. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much. So something I've been wanting to talk about while I've been on my wellness journey for the past 2 years. Well, I've been on my wellness journey for the past 3 years. But for the past 2 years, I've definitely been incorporating stretching, okay? Didn't realize how important stretching was, in a sense, to just everyday life. Not even just exercising, but just my everyday life. It has given me an opportunity to become more flexible, more mobile, and it just makes me feel great throughout the day when I do stretch.
When I first started going to the gym back in 2020, I never really stretched. I always thought stretching was very unnecessary. And me being in a band in college, we always stretched before we started marching. I'm like, I don't really want to stretch, it's not that big of a deal. But I was the one that was always catching the cramps. Right. So, just doing a little reflection through my past, present, and how can it be beneficial for my future life.
I said, let me go ahead and start stretching. I always thought stretching was a waste of my time because when I first started going to the gym, I was very anxious and I just wanted to get in and get out. So I was like, let's just skip the stretch and do the workout. But I was always sore when I finished my workout. And I was just like, how can I get unsore? Like, what am I doing that's not it? I said, let me go ahead and start incorporating stretch. When I started incorporating stretching into my workouts before and after, I have little to no soreness when it comes to it. If you're just starting your exercise journey, here are four important and beneficial reasons as to why you should stretch before and after your workouts. And also, I'm going to let you all know the different types of stretching that I've incorporated into the beginning and the end of my workouts as well. So there are 4 different types of stretches that I've incorporated into my journey. I found this article about stretching a while ago when I first started. You always do your research when it comes to learning something new, of course. And I found this article, I believe her name, you pronounce it Makeba Edwards, a kinesiologist. And she pretty much laid it out perfectly when I had to learn the different types of stretches, because you do different types of stretches before and after your workout. You don't see the same athletes doing the same types of warm-up stretches. We're going to get into that after I tell you the benefits of stretching. Yes. Okay. I am going to leave that link to the article below in the description box if you want to check it out, because very important, and there's some other things on there that I would like for you to look at as well. The first benefit of stretching is that it improves your flexibility, of course. Stretching gives you more range of motion. I'm not sure if you see these videos on Instagram and TikTok of how these people are doing these wonderful crazy stretches and stuff like that. It's insane. I plan to get like them when I grow up, okay? It just makes it easier to perform your daily tasks as well. It just helps me improve my daily performance from my first job to my second job to working out as well. The second reason why you should stretch, it reduces the risk of injury, okay? I know a lot of retail jobs makes you get on ladders and get down boxes, pick up boxes, put down. Like, it helps with those small little things to reduce your injuries. And for me, being a girl with the knees be kneeing sometimes, okay? If you was a marching man, you know, the knees be cricking and crackling and stuff like that. The third benefit of stretching is it reduces muscle soreness. Like I said before, when I first started working out, I did not incorporate stretching at all. I'm like, that's just a waste of my time. And I was always sore after my workouts, but I swear, ever since I've incorporated stretching, I have little to no soreness when it comes to these muscles, baby. And the muscles be muscling. And I ain't gonna lie, yesterday, I was in traffic for 2 hours, and I caught a mean cramp in my thigh, and I caught a Charlie horse at the same time. And granted, when I do catch those cramps, they're usually longer, because, I ain't really been stretching like I need to. You be dehydrated, need some potassium, vitamin D, stuff like that. Yeah, it was rough yesterday, but the intensity of that cramp and the duration of that cramp it's not as long as they used to be before I started stretching. So keep that in mind as well. Especially after a tough workout, it can ease the muscle tension, and it also promotes relaxation. I have a playlist that I listen to through my workouts, but for my stretching, it's called Heal Sis. So when I do stretch or I do my yoga poses, I listen to that playlist because it helps me release all the stress, all the anger, all the pain that I went throughout the day or before the day starts. So, get you a nice little playlist going, nice little vibe while you're stretching. Just relax and do some reflection. Definitely will help reduce the muscle soreness. The fourth benefit of stretching is it improves blood circulation. Stretching can improve blood flow throughout the body, not only during your workouts, but just day-to-day basis, day-to-day life. Stretching also can help deliver the nutrients and oxygen through your blood and your body as well, because stuff don't be getting where they supposed to be. Stuff don't be getting where it need to go, okay? It don't be needed where it need to go. It just leads to improved overall health and well-being. So take that into consideration when the next time you don't feel like stretching, you need to stretch. Next part of this segment is the type of stretches. So there are 4 types of stretches that I incorporate into my workouts. The first one we're going to talk about is the dynamic stretching. They're typically performed before your workouts to warm up your body, just to get that blood moving, that blood flow going through your body and stuff like that. Say you're finna get on the Stairmaster and the knees not in like they need to, knees gonna be hurting when you get on that Stairmaster. I use my dynamic stretches, especially before you get on the Stairmaster or the elliptical. Also, I am going to show you different types of movements when it comes to these stretches as well. Just give you a small example. But again, you can further your research and find different stretches. Instagram, YouTube, find those different stretches that you can incorporate in your daily life as well. Dynamic stretching pretty much requires continuous moving patterns that mimics the exercise. So if you see, for example, the Stairmaster, if you're getting on the Stairmaster, you're lifting your legs up like you're walking up the steps. So all you got to do is continue to mimic that exercise. The second type of stretch I wanted to talk to you all about is static stretching. So static stretching is one of the stretches that you do after your workout. The static stretches are usually performed to focusing on a specific muscle group. Usually when you do a static stretch, you hold it for 30 seconds or more. These stretches after a workout usually gradually slow the body back down after a workout. It also helps the tired muscles and the constricted muscles to return to a more relaxed state. Not only that, it helps increase the flexibility and decrease the risk of future injuries and soreness when you do your static stretches. And here's an example of a static stretch. Very simple, very easy. Don't take 1 or 2 minutes to do. And we're not sponsored, but Percy for Energy, come get you some. I ain't got no more. That's so sad. Third type of stretch that we have is a ballistic stretch. So I've just got into the ballistic stretching maybe, I want to say about 4 or 5 months ago. And ballistic stretching is utilized more so by athletes to target a specific muscle group. The thing about this is it can cause an increase of risk injuries if you're not doing it the right way, depending on if it's a low velocity or a high velocity before static stretching. So just keep that in mind. And usually when you do a ballistic stretches, you do them 30 seconds to a minute. And the benefit for ballistic stretching is to increase your range of motion. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. I like it like that. She working it. I don't know how to get. That was my 30-second. Yeah. Okay. And here's an example of ballistic stretching. The fourth type of stretch that I do is called AIS, or active isolation stretching. And this one right here, this is my favorite one to do at the end of my workouts, hands down. So pretty much with AIS stretching, it's kind of like working out. You just repeat it every 2 seconds type situation and have sex with them as well. So it's repeated with several repetitions or several seconds, And the goal is for your specific muscle group to have more and more range of motion each time you do it. The only thing is you do it for several seconds. So most people recommend 2 seconds, I want to say 2 to 3 seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not. I'm just going based off what I do and what I know. So I usually do it for 2 to 3 seconds. It's kind of like a strength training with the sets and reps. So it's performed with several sets and a specific number of repetitions. Usually when I do my AIS stretching, I do about 10 to 15 depending on what I'm doing. And I use a resistance band as well. When I do my AI stretching, I definitely play my R&B playlist just to, like I said, with the static stretching, to just be more mindful of my breathing, be more mindful of the muscle group that I'm focusing in on as well. But I just have to be mindful of the sets and repetitions of the AI stretching. It's also very beneficial for me to get my heart rate down back to normal after I'm done with my workout. So that's another one as well. Even if you're not working out, if you just want to incorporate stretching in your daily regimen, hey, so be it. Take a yoga class. Look more into the yoga if you want to. I mean, it's just a form of stretching. Or just do your own research and do a 5-10 minute video on YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. It's so many different types out there, and just do your research to see what you would like, but also listen to your body as well. That mind-body connection is everything. Listen to your body as well when you do these stretches too. Overall, stretching is the excellent way to improve your physical and well-being. And by incorporating stretching into your daily regimen, you can enjoy other benefits. Yes, you can enjoy other benefits in the upcoming years as well. Thank you for staying and listening to me. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. Next video is on and popping. All right, y'all.